everybody, welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac back with another short collection update. Just before I go on to any music, guys, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who's watching this, everybody who's subscribed to my channel. I put it up on social media there yesterday. I've tipped over the 200 subscriber mark, so that's pretty amazing. In the space of the 2 or so years that I'm doing this, it doesn't seem that long that I'm doing it, but yeah, what a great place the VC is. Met some amazing people, still meeting amazing people all the time, met some good friends now, been introduced to loads of music, and it's just a fantastic experience to finally, to get talking to people about metal and stuff and learning lots about other bands and finding loads of music and all that. So yeah, so a massive thank you to everybody out there who is watching this and who has subscribed to it and who watches my other videos and comments and all that sort of stuff. I will be doing a 600 subscriber competition very soon. It's just very busy at work at the moment, trying to organise, myself and my workmates are organising an outdoor cinema event for Friday 2 weeks for 600-700 people, and we're going to show a few movies, and we're just up to our tits with it, so we'll get that sorted, and then I'll probably do the competition then. It is going to be a competition, it's going to be a cash prize, because I'm not going to bother sending away stuff just in case someone's too far away. So and it will be related to the competition. I was trying to think of what to do, so I tried to come up with something not different, but something that appeals to me. So it's going to be something that I'm interested in, two things that I'm interested in, obviously music and another. So yeah, so as I said, massive thanks to everybody out there. You're all fucking superstars as far as I'm concerned, and yeah, let's get on to a bit of music. So I've got a couple of CD box sets here to show you. I'm going to quickly show you everything. I don't want to keep these videos too long. I find the videos are shorter, you'll get more people to watch it, because people have shit to do and that. So and a couple of vinyl as well. Vinyl is mostly all death metal apart from one, but yeah. Okay, we'll start off with the box sets. Now this is the box set I was talking about in the last update I did. I showed this album here, which I'll show you now. So this is Phenomena. So this is the first 3 albums. So this is progressive hard rock from what's his name, Tom Galley, Mel Galley. This is just a super group, a super whatever you want to call it, I don't know how to fucking say it, but lots of international stars from the hard rock and rock scene, progressive scene back in the 80s, and that they've made a shit ton of albums. I didn't realise that there's so many of them, but this is the first 3 albums, and it also contains an anthology as well, so it's down as Phenomena 10, so I'm assuming there's loads of albums. I am going to buy them all if I can. I'm going to try to pick them up on vinyl. I did pick up the first one on vinyl and I love it. So these all came in the little wallet ones. That's the first one. That's the one I showed there recently. That's the first album. Glenn Hughes on vocals, fantastic. Little booklet. I'm not going to show you all these, but yeah, there's a little book with each album, which is pretty cool. All containing all the lyrics, all the information about the album itself, and all the artists that are on it. So the second album is Phenomena 2, Dream Runner. This is great. This is a couple of different vocals on it as well. Glenn Hughes is back. John Wetton from Asia, who I love. He's a brilliant singer too. He was, R.I.P. John. And Ray Gillen from ex-Black Sabbath, Badlands, is on this as well. R.I.P. to him too. He's gone as well. But yeah, more fantastic proggy hard rock stuff. So that's the little booklet that came with that one there as well. For the second one, the third album is called Inversion. Really good stuff again. Once again, you have the book, and then this is the CD. Keith Morrell's on vocals on this. You might know Keith Morrell from Air Race and Mama's Boys at one stage as well. And then, of course, the anthology is the last part of the box set. It's just best of stuff from these albums here, and there's a couple of bonus tracks. But really cool. Another cool little booklet, all about Phenomena and everything. Absolutely great box set. Cost a few quid, but I didn't mind because I really wanted it, because I absolutely adore the first album. Listened to the second album there this morning as well, Dream Runner, and it's great. So cool box set, nice start, pick up. Okay, one of my favourite albums of all time, 30th anniversary edition of Angel Witch's debut album. This is just fucking quality, come out in Sanctuary BMG. The reason I bought this was I have it on cassette now and I have it on vinyl as well, so just nice to get the 3, the what do you call it, the hat trick. And so this is the original album's on one side with a couple of bonus tracks, and then the second side is all demos and 12-inch singles, B-sides and 7 inches and all that stuff from all that cracking time with Angel Witch. Old school, new wave, British heavy metal, cracking band, cracking album, love it. That's a great pick up. Next up is another album of rarities. So this is a bit of Trouble, yeah. So this is what's it called? Revelations of the Insane, Demos and Rarities. This is a really cool CD. I believe this is out in vinyl as well. I'm going to have to hunt that bastard down now. So yeah, double CD, great stuff on here. You've got the demos from 1980. You've got demos from 1982, which is the first album songs. Demos in 83. A couple of unreleased recordings. There's a cable show live thing. Loads of unreleased materials and a bit of live music as well. But double CD again. It's Trouble. I would buy anything of Trouble because I love Trouble. Fucking awesome band. It's just a great CD to get. Everything on it sounds amazing, so we'll try to pick up the vinyls of that. One final CD. Now Mickey had this on his channel recently. He's very impressed going by Mickey's channel, and I remember hearing these back in the day when they were out first, but I wouldn't have remembered how they sounded or how good they sounded, and wow. So this is the Roadrunner box set of the Whiplash, first 3 Whiplash albums. So old school thrash metal from the 80s. These albums, I'm nearly sure they're still going, and they've put out a lot of other stuff other than these 3 albums. But so you got the first 3 albums here. You've got Power and Pain, you've got Ticket to Mayhem, and Insult to Injury. Yeah. Now I've listened to Ticket to Mayhem. I haven't listened to Insult to Injury yet, but I have listened to Ticket to Mayhem. It's fucking excellent. But Power and Pain, I think I've spun it 5 times. I was just sitting on the couch the other day and it was on and it finished, and I just said, I'll just let it replay again, and I listened to it loads of times. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're into Exodus and old Metallica and that sort of stuff, you can see where the influences came here. But packed full of fantastic tunes, fantastic riffs, power, trash and death. There you go, Andy, there's one of your trash ones for you. But excellent. That was a great buy. I'm so tempted to pick them up on vinyl, but they are pricey. Let's get rid of those CDs. Now, let's get into the vinyl. Okay, this was a recommendation by Jason. Black Letter Eyes. It's one of his favourite albums. He's got it on the wall in the background of his videos, if you've ever seen it. Now, this is a band that even when I was younger, listening to metal, growing up in the 80s, listening to metal with my brother and that, he loved Priest, but I just never listened to Priest a lot, so it is Judas Priest. But yeah, so at the moment I just have Painkiller and British Steel, because they're 2 classic albums and 2 fantastic albums as well. So what do you call him? Jason was talking about this is Sad Wings of Destiny. He was talking about this the other day and how epic it was, and I never associated the kind of Judas Priest with epic heavy metal, so I was intrigued, and because I'm always like living after what's it called? Living After Midnight, all that sort of stuff. It's good heavy metal, but I didn't think epic was never a thing I thought about. I know last year a lot of guys recommended it, Firepower and other kind of stuff like that, but I never got around to doing it, and that CD's just going nuts. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. But yeah, so the cover is this, or cover of this is fantastic, absolutely amazing. Fucking fallen angel, or it could be Satan himself or whatever, but yeah, brilliant. This reissue it was reduced as well, so bought it. Didn't think I knew it, but I knew a couple of tracks actually of it. I knew Victim of Changes and Ripper. I've heard it before. Fucking quality songs. Tyrant I knew as well, but altogether, wow, what a brilliant album by Judas Priest. Absolutely love it. It's come out in '76, so I am going to try to get Rock-a-Rolla and then go from there and try to pick up some of the Priest stuff. Sin After Sin, I think is the next one. I think something like that. But yeah, great. This is a fantastic album. I was never not into Priest, but I was never into them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, really cool album. Love it. Some great tracks in this. Dreamer Deceiver is brilliant as well. Slow one. But yeah, Victim of Changes and the Ripper, quality. Classic heavy metal from '76. Brilliant. Got me back on a kind of a Judas Priest kick, that one. Okay, next up, we've got 4 death metal albums. Quickly going to show you them. First up, I'm just going to have a drop of water because, yeah, the CD's going nuts in the background. It's fucking excellent. Now, this album I got in the VCLT during the week of Kim. If you have seen that video, if you haven't, I'll leave a link below if you're going to watch it. But yeah, so this is a Danish death metal, technical death metal, I believe. The Kim. So this is Iniquity. So I've shown this the other day on Kim's. So these guys appeared on this CD, one of these compilation CDs. Fuck You, We're From Denmark. That actually Kim sent it around to a few of the guys in the VC. LT sent it around to the few of the guys in the VC. Don't worry, I get it. So yeah, where is their name of the band? Iniquity, track number 10, Torn. So this is on one of these demos. Yeah, cool CD. I know a few people got it off Kim. Definitely worth a listen. It's great stuff. Just let me just quickly run down here and see if I can get this track. So yeah, I'll just leave it in the background playing. So what this is 2 demos, Enter and Deception from 92 and Promo from 93. Excellent stuff. This is what they sound like. Old school, very heavy death metal. Okay, that's Torn. That's from that's the first song on the 1992 demo. Old school demo. This sounds very old school, as you just heard. Next one, this is where a few of the guys were saying to me that they're a proper technical death metal band. Now I wouldn't have known them. I think they've released 3 full releases. They could be back again touring and that sort of stuff. But yeah, the second side, Promo 93. This is a bit more technical. There's I think I actually enjoyed this one more than this one here, because there's a kind of a synth on this, or a keyboard or a synth, and it just sounds weird. It sounds out of place. If you've heard this, you probably understand what I'm trying to say. It sounds like one of the guys' mates had a keyboard and he was standing in the background and the boys were playing, and he was just looked lonely or just looked fed up, so the boy said, "Oh, come on, Ben, plug it in, just play bits and pieces of music," and that's it, because it just keeps popping up, this kind of weird bits of synth and all that. I'm not sure if it fits, but it's not going to turn me off the band. I believe they got it a lot better, and I believe the 3 albums are great. They've been highly recommended to me since I've shown this, so we'll try to pick them up. I don't know how hard they get, but yeah, Serpent Pulse put this out. Once again, I don't know what year it was, but I did show this the other day. So yeah, very good introduction to Iniquity. I already had heard them without even knowing, but yeah, good stuff. Iniquity, I'm sure a lot of you know them, but if you don't, check them out. It's good old school death metal. As I said, the second demo was fine. It's just that keyboard was a bit weird. It was just it seemed out of place. I know it's a demo, so I wouldn't judge them by that. Okay, next up, from where are these fives? These fives are from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So this is a band that I have bought a few albums over the past year or two when I was in the VC. Old school death metal again, mid-pace death metal. This is their second album. I still haven't got their debut album, but I'm going to have to get it, obviously. And but I picked up this one. So this is called As Humanity Fades by Martha Skuld. This came out on Peaceville Records. I think it's just standard black vinyl. It is, yeah, as I say, mid-paced old school death metal. Not a bad album. I do prefer the more up-to-date stuff of the albums, time after time, or time something. But anyhow, I do have them. Yeah, I'm not going over there to look. But anyhow, this is a good album. Not bad. It's mid-paced. It doesn't really pick up a pace at all, but it's good vocals, good leads, and it enjoyed it. What can I say? Like, it doesn't break any ground, this album, at all. Like, you know, to just do what to do and do it well. After about half an hour or so, it does sort of blend, and you're saying, okay, what fucking track is that? But yeah, I really like this band, and I do want to get their debut and anything else I can pick up. Dave Gregor, yeah, really like the vocals on it. Cool cover, cool album, definitely worth picking up. Wasn't too expensive. Okay, 2 albums to go. A 2023 release. My flag's falling down. 2023 release. So a lot of you guys have already picked this up. I'm sure everybody knows this band at this stage. They released an album in 2021, was it? Did I write any notes down? Yeah, I know it didn't. But I think it was Cryptovice in 2021. Then they had the EP Encased in Ice, and great band. So this is Frozen Soul. I couldn't even read the logo there. So this is Glacial Domination. Cool album. Once again, banging album. Not sure if I like this more than I like the first one yet, but it'll obviously just take more listens of it. But yeah, really cool release. Old school death metal, very much in the vein of Boltro. Boltro's always been thrown around with this band. but they have their own stuff. Great vocalist, he's a big bastard too, and yeah, I really like this band. It's great. They have little bits of synth in this, like a 1980s horror. They're not horror snippets, but they do sound like they came from a 1980s horror movie or something like that. Once again, just talking about ice and death and something's in my eye and I can't see. But yeah, really delighted to pick up that. Yeah, savage stuff. Listen to it again there yesterday, and yeah, there is a lot of bolt thrower in it, but it's just old school, heavy, slow death metal. Awesome stuff. Great band. Brilliant band. Yeah, definitely worth picking up if you're into that sort of genre. Okay, and last but not least, a blind buy. This is a Chilean death metal. Now, I didn't know this band, obviously. I've seen this album for under 10 euros. Like, I mean, I'll always take a stab at something under 10 euros. So yeah, and geez, am I glad I did. This is probably the pick of the bunch that I'm after showing. So what does the hype sticker say? Well, I'll show it to you then. Cult debut album. I think it's the only album to have finally on vinyl. Quintessential Chilean chaos full of filth and fury. Recommended for diehards of Hater, Abhorrer and Pentagram Chile. Black vinyl, Hellbanger Records. You know them. So this is Death Vomit. And this is Gutted by Horrors. Yeah, Gutted by Horrors. I've seen Tony Tainted Lord show this. He received it in the VCLT from the Miners the other day on CD. I haven't seen this before or anything. I don't think I've seen it on the VC. And when I seen Tony showing it, I was going, oh, cool, man. I just got that this week. So, black vinyl, coffin on the front of it. So this is excellent. This came out in 1990. This came out in 2014. But this is really old school death metal. This is raw. This sounds like it was recorded in a cave or a dungeon or something. But that's not taking anything away from it. I think the production on it's amazing. Everything's clear. You can hear it, and it's not muddy or anything like that. Vocalist is very good, very harsh. It mightn't be appeal to everybody, but this is evil sounding death metal. This is death metal the way you'd imagine death metal should be. It's not polished or anything like that, but it just sounds nasty and horrible. Sound a bit like Mark G there, but that's exactly how it sounds. The guys are cool. Azazel, Evil, Exorcised, and Vesalius or some shit. 3-piece from Chile. And this is the only full length I have out. But guys, if you see this, pick it up, either on CD or on vinyl. And if you see it cheap, definitely worth a stab. Trust me. Came with a poster as well. So there you go. You can see that. But yeah, for under 10 euros, this was the bargain of the century for me. Anyway, came with the lyric sheet, picture of band, lyrics, fonts in purple. So not a hope in hell I'm gonna read that. Even with 15-year-old eyes, I wouldn't have been able to read that. So yeah, so that's fucked up. But this is great. This is great. This is really good death metal. Vocalist is awesome. So is the guitars. There's some great riffs in this. Yeah, this is kind of classic sounding death metal. So this is what is it called again? Death Vomit, Gutted by Horrors. Awesome pickup. Really delighted to pick up that. That's it, guys. That is my quick update. Once again, just like to thank you all. Thank you everybody for subscribing, commenting, liking, and yeah, just for being involved in my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, anybody that's watching this, please jump on board. It's good fun. We'll be doing a competition very soon. My next mission is to get to 666 because it just sounds cool. So yeah, we'll be doing the competition videos soon. If not next weekend, it'll be the following weekend. I'm going to take a few days off work after this outdoor festival just to chill and do the competition and just chill. So that's it, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you all soon in the next update. All the best. Slán.